And here comes heat number 2 of these late models. Out of the pits as we go through the rundown. Row number 1 in a T18 car of TJ Adams out of Hayward, Wisconsin. Next to him, number 11D, Tim McMahon out of Duluth.
In row number 2, the 00 of Scott Herrick out of Proctor, Minnesota, alongside the 79 of Kevin Carlson from Hermantown, Minnesota.
And in the third row, the number 7 car, Harry Hansen out of Eveleth, Minnesota. Next to him, 71W Zach Wallers out of Kelly Lake.
And in the fourth row, alone by himself, the 87 of Trevor Wilson from Superior, Wisconsin.
Just the second heat here, the late models, the only 2 heats for these for this car here tonight. As we take a look there at number 71, Zach Wallers. Certainly a different speed it looked like from these guys than the rest of the prelims thus far, Chad.
Seems like they're a little more aggressive, still unsure on these track conditions, especially after running all the first 4 heat races, 5 now, heat races. Kind of changes the track. It's kind of an ever-changing animal.
An ever-changing animal. And with that, we take the green flag here on heat number 2 of the late models here at Amsoil Speedway. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sarah Wheeler, joined alongside Chad Lyons, and right off the gate, we got a problem, Chad.
Looks like a 71W of Zach Wallers went up high coming off the front straightaway right after the start, and the car just died.
Yeah, you can hear it actually, him trying to restart it and not having any luck doing so.
Tim McMahon got a good jump on that start. That's not something he likes to see. He'd just as soon put the rest of the pack behind him and go on to the feature. But
Waller's actually getting out of his car there. iPod headphones still, and he's still rocking out, trying to figure out what's wrong there. Chad, any ideas?
I don't know. He's if the fuel shut off, or well, I can't really see him now.
In any case, the tow truck's out, and that's certainly never a good sign.
Well, we'll be running a few caution laps here for heat number 2 late models. And we'll go back to our original starting order, except for Zach Wallers, who will start in the final starting spot since no laps were completed. Yeah, as you can see in that replay, Zach just kind of took the high line into the turn, and then either he or the car shut down. We don't know exactly why, but for the moment, he's parked at the top of turn number 1. Jungle Boy Boxing, a sponsor for that car.
Yeah, he's getting towed there, not a good sign. As I imagine that will end his night early. Not even a lap into it here for Zach Wallers.
Another look as Zach enters that, as the whole field enters turn number 1, but watch Zach, he'll be right along the wall, and he just shoots way high and blah, shuts her down. I don't see any fluid spilled on the track.
Hard to tell exactly what happened, but these guys are lined up. 6 cars still left in this second heat, and they'll be ready to rock and roll as soon as we go around here. As Chad mentioned, 8 laps to go still because we didn't even finish 1 on that first one before the caution flag came around.
Gladiators all bunched up as they enter turn number 3 and probably get the green flag and get this heat underway before the icicles start forming.
It's certainly getting chilly as we wait for the sun to go down. But before that, we'll take the green flag here on heat number 2 of the late models here at Amsoil Speedway. And thanks so much for joining us here after the caution flag there. Out in front of everybody else, though, the 18 car of TJ Adams out of Hayward, Wisconsin.
Tim McMahon got a really good jump on that restart, and it looks like he's going to lead us to finish off lap number 1. 3 spots up on TJ Adams.
Tim McMahon, kind of like Darrell Nelson, has been around this place for a long time and has done a really good job at it.
he's always one to watch, and he's always got a pretty competitive car. He did really well winning the heat, the late model heat last week. Got into a little trouble in the feature. That was won by Darrell Nelson. Tim kind of checking out on the field, about 4 car lengths as they go through turns 3 and 4. Tim already entering the front straightaway. 5 laps to go this time by.
You can tell these guys just look conservative again here tonight. Even on this prelim, and everyone taking it easy, I'm sure, just saying, hey, the track is not in the greatest condition. Let's live to the features here, and that's what they're doing. As McMahon goes by with 4 laps to go, nobody even challenging him. The second spot, still the 7 car there of Harry Hansen. And in the 3rd spot, number 18 car of TJ Adams. These guys just kind of all look content with where they're at.
Single file and around we go. Not the most exciting racing you like to see. But like we said, this is just a preliminary heat, and they're saving it for the big show. You know, as they're going around, they're trying to find a little better of a line, a little more traction, and just maybe see where they'll be able to work a little better in the feature.
Just another reason why you have to stay and listen to us tonight on the features, because I guarantee they'll be going faster than the next. As we go with 3 laps to go, McMahon still on front, Harry Hansen behind him. These guys have not changed position since the restart after the caution flag. Now just 1 lap remaining here as McMahon out in front, Hansen behind him. Those two kind of really running their own race.
Yeah, Harry Hansen had a really competitive car last week. That's cool to see him right up behind Tim. Going to give him a little challenge, but a little bit too late, as Tim McMahon will be your winner for heat number 2. Late model action here at Amsoil Speedway.
And taking the silver medal there, number 7, Harry Hansen behind him, the 18 car of TJ Adams out of Hayward, Wisconsin, as those guys finish up, Chad said, heat number 2 of the late models, and that will wrap up the late models here at Amsoil Speedway, the prelims at least, as we wait for the feature events.